Good evening, everyone. From wherever you are watching, whichever space you are in, welcome to Crypto Space. We are back again with updates on some of the most asked coins, tokens on our channel, and probably by other people. So I'm going to be sharing their charts. I will be keeping them short because I have lots of charts to share because they were requested. So let's start with Ethereum. So right now we are seeing Ethereum in this channel. Well, you all can see it. The entries that we are looking to take are these: first, second, and third. The second being most probable to hit, and the third worst case scenario. And if you want to manage your risk, I'm not a financial advisor, let me be very clear. So your loss is going to be your loss. So please manage your capital wisely. But if you want to close your trade at invalidation level, you can look out to closing somewhere here. If we have a weekly closing somewhere here and we don't find strength, you can close your trades and exit out to buy back later. But I don't advise that. I don't personally do that, not with my whole bags, but still. These are the levels that you can consider buying ETH on with your take profit targets around 4800. Next, we move to Atom. Atom has been in a downtrend since here, and we have hit our first entry in the group. But the major entries that I am looking at personally are these. These are going to be steal deal for Atom. I am interested in this project right now, invested in it. I started buying around 35 cents because I was technically not seeing it closing down there, but then charts are made to be wrong. So we play the zones. We found it invalidated here, we took entry here, and then the next entries that I'm looking at is here. Would take profit target easily at 40 in midterm. Next being dot. So dot simply broke this upwards trend line that we have been moving in. And now if you want to take entries, you can simply take entries at this level. This being one of the best levels to take entry at. The second entry has been hit. Alright, I removed that, but then this was also a good entry. But this and this, these are two levels that you can look on to buying more with. If you're more dot, if you're interested in it. My apologies. Dot it is. For ADA, these were the three entries that we gave when we were somewhere here rejected from this line. And these three has been hit and we are going upwards. I won't consider buying ADA right now, not at this cost. But if you are a fan of it, I will say you can book profit somewhere here in this zone 1.9 to 1.8 and hold some for this level and then this level. However, if you're looking to buy more ADA, I will simply confirm that we can buy somewhere around here, and the next zone being, yeah, this one is good. Next zone being here, we can simply buy at these two places. I won't be buying anywhere else right now. Let me delete that so that there is no confusion for you people. So these are two levels, 1.377 and 1.192. The two levels that you can keep yourself updated for buying ADA, and this being a strong supply demand level. So these are some levels that you can look out at for buying ADA if you're willing to hold long term. By long term, I don't mean years, but some months preferably. But do your own research on the project. Fundamentally, I don't think ADA has that much upwards potential. We have other better coins. Moving to XLM, it has been moving in this diagonal wedge, and then we see we reject, we go down, we reject, we go down. Now this level is a steal deal for XLM, and I bought some here. And the next two levels that I'm looking to buy are here. Even if you go to weekly, this has been followed quite well. We break this, I will simply be booking loss at this level. You can simply say this being the stop loss point for me to buy back later. That's it for XLM. Then we move to HBAR. HBAR was moving in this wedge, rising wedge. You can say it broke down, retested, and it's coming down. These are the market entries for me that I will personally be buying HBAR because HBAR is fundamentally strong again. I'm not going to talk about projects. I'm not going to shill them. I'm just here to share my opinion, how I see the charts and how I see them working, how I find good entries technically. So these are some good entries for me where I will be loading up some bag. And if you want to have a much lower entry, then you can also go for. I'm not going to use a lot of things because I have made these charts already on multiple time frames, multiple times, so I know where will be the validation level and whatever. So these are 3 points where I will be looking to buy HBAR. I won't consider buying at current market price unless you have $1,000 and you can buy worth of $100 and then DC later. And don't go all in. Don't invest more than 20% of your portfolio money in one project if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing at all, not even consider investing more than 5 or 10% in a project. ALBT, ALBT, these two levels are just perfect for me. Buying here, I bought here personally, and then the next level is going to be this, and so anywhere around this level. If it gets invalidated, I will simply be closing this trade around here. I will simply consider closing this trade around here and buying back lower, which I won't tell you to do, ask you to do, but you can just give it a thought. If it closes here, we will buy back simply later. Now, by closing here, I simply don't mean that you just close a trade when it hits. You close a trade when the weekly candle closes below it. There's a lot of difference in that. I hope you're understanding my point. For any questions, you can hit me up on Telegram, and I will be surely answering you. For AVAX, it has quite a long run from this level. We had our first entries here. I will drop a link for AVAX entry on the description so that you all can see we gave entries somewhere here and we had good profits running almost 2x. And then if you want to buy AVAX again, I won't consider buying at this level at all. You want to buy, you buy here, here. And if you want to have a risk-free entry, these levels are good. Risky entry, you buy here, somewhat around $100 price. You can also buy at current market price if you are, you know, in favor of the project because people are liking AVAX and FTM blockchain, FTM chain Texas because their time frame is quite less and gas is less also for the transactions. As per I know, Cake, another shit coin. Oh, maybe it isn't. Whatever. So these are the levels where you can buy 12 and 11 with these targets for take profits. This should not be hit in the upcoming month, but these two feel like they are going to be hit very soon. Like in 3 to 4 weeks, possibly if you go to the weekly, you will find this hits, it preferably pushes up every second, third week. So in that case, we can simply accumulate some cake on this zone and then let it go. If you want to have a stop loss, if you want to have a stop loss, close the trade when it closes below these wicks. Simply, I will say this 9.99. However, if you're a believer of cake, why not just buy it and stake it? I guess it gives you more. Buy it around $9 to $10 if it hits, and then stake it. IOST. We have these entries here with the stake profit targets. I'm personally buying here. I bought here. I will be buying here. And if this hits, I will again buy here. I am out of some trades, but then there are some trades that I'm going to follow because making money is something that we are here for. SRM. Hearing good things about this project. These are 2 entries here. Let's go to daily. You will be able to see much clearly. These are some 2 entries. Everybody was trying to buy SLM at 8, but I don't see anyone buying it at $4.9. That is more of a reason to buy here. But then these two levels are good. This is one of the best levels, with this being the stop loss. Now, stop loss simply means a weekly closing below it with no volume. No volume in the next candle. Just correcting myself. Array USDT. Entries marked. First zone will be this for entry if you want to take. Forgot marking, I guess. Simply this. And second, 2 entries this. Make it green. Okay. And then these are take profits. If you see, I have marked them brightly and the risk reward are good for all the trades. Let's say 2 of these entry hits. I'm not counting on the third one. 2 of these entry hits and you keep a SL on the invalidation level of this entry here, and even on the first target it is the risk reward of more than 1:1, which is not bad if you have accuracy of 70% also, and this is more than 1:2, which should just be fine. Going on to rows, personally invested in it. These are the 3 entries that I'm looking at. I bought some at this level also, 0.30. I still have it in portfolio. These are 2 more entries that I'm looking at with a stop loss here. Again, closing below it. Quant, been sharing this since like when we were here, somewhere here. I told we need to close above this box with a strong candle. We did not. This week we had a pump, and then boom, we come down, hitting our first entry, going to the second one and the third one. These has been marked since a month, and I'm deep heartedly counting on them to be hit. If they get hit, I'm going to be the happiest person. And this being an unrealistic entry, where I will just load a couple of quants blindly and keep it for 5 years if that is going that is what it is going to take. MBOX, yeah, this gave us 108% of profit from this entry zone. Shared in the group again, hit twice from here, somewhere here, yeah, hit twice. Entry was hit more than twice, just I guess, and then take profit was this level for 2 to 3 times, and then afterwards we broke out, we tested here, we came back to entry, and then boom. And now if you're looking at take profit at entry again, like you want to take entry again, I won't be taking entry after I have already done a trade, but then if you want to take entry again, 5.0 level and this 4.1 level is still valid. A closing below this and you can close this trade. Let me mark that for you so that it is going to be useful. This zone, closing below it, you can close this trade. Alice, pumping good. You see the head and shoulder made? Please pardon my drawing. Well, we had this support turn. Let's hope we close above it on daily again. If you see, this is a good point of stop loss. Like you said, I will be closing a trade if it closes below it. Right now, we are not closing below it. I updated the entry in the club in the channel at $19 and $17 a day before yesterday. I guess yesterday or a day before yesterday, and we have hit both those entries, and we are up in profit. If it closes above again, we can simply see a move up to this place, and this place being take profit. So if you want me to mark the take profit levels, these will be the take profit levels. First being here, wait, let me get it to white. First being here, and second being here. I know this because I have seen the past data, but I am not going to waste your time because I need to share all the charts. EGLD being the second last chart, yeah, this has given us this much profit on spot from this point of entry. We had actually lower entries lined up, but that didn't hit in that time frame, so let it be. Now if you're looking to buy EGLD again, I won't be buying here, to be honest. I will simply be buying here and at this level and somewhat here with a take profit level of, you can say this, easy profits. And these are all swing trades, nothing is scalp. By swing I mean they can happen in a week, 2, or maybe 4 weeks. I mean at least to least, if even if this comes to entry, it will take 2 weeks, 1 week, or maybe one single candle, single wick. Because we go to daily, there we will see much of the action. On weekly sometimes it gets boring. You go to daily, you see the action. Try to retest, it went up. Now it has turned it to resistance. It is not closing above, and then we will be going down. That is why we will be booking profits here. I knew what is happening here by just looking there on weekly. That is why I marked it. So I know the charts. I'm just not wasting time making them in front of you and showing everything that I do, because that will just simply make one chart to 10 minutes worth of it. That is going to be a lot of work for you and me. I don't want you to spend time going through YouTube understanding charts when you can't learn right now. Right now, your more focus should be entering at the right points and then slowly learning, slowly, not just in one fucking day. Hope you're understanding my point. These are levels where you need to buy. If you want to buy some, you can buy some here, but then that will be risky. Close it if it closes below this point, 370. EXRD. EXRD has pumped quite a lot. If you see just from after breaking through this consolidation zone here, pumped 300% almost. Now it is retracing down, and retracements are quite normal in such cases. If you did not book profit here and you are doomed, man. You need to learn how to take profits. Now, right now, we can take these entries with our take profit level here. Second being here. Now, even if you want to see the risk reward of this ratio, risk reward ratio of this trade, even if these both hit, our average will be in the middle. And you want to have a stop loss below this entry. 1:1.35, 1:2. I'm counting a stop loss here, but if both these entries or all the three entries hit, then we will have a better risk reward ratio. But then we are not going to count about risk and reward ratio in simple just spot holdings. Trading is a different scenario, investing is a different scenario. So these are the charts for the day. If we go to BTC, I have dropped the update here. Right now we are seeing the pump in the day closing. We are following this zone. I have the long open and it is in profit right now. But then this is not all I expect from BTC right now. If we don't happen to close above this level you see, let me mark this for you. I will be deleting it later because it's not useful for me, but still, I want BTC to close this zone 56,700. You can say close above it, please. Then we can see upwards momentum. Otherwise, we are going to stay in this zone to this zone, and some alts will pump while others will be doomed. We can't or we don't know which one will pump, so our best opportunity is to make sure we are trading at right entries, right exits, right stop losses, and we all will be fine. Don't go all in a single trade. Don't go all in all these charts that I have shared with you. Use a proper proportion of your money to invest in every project. Before you invest in every project, invest your time learning about it, and maybe you will just be better than 90% of the other people who make mistakes and then come forward to learn. Learn first, invest later, or learn and invest hand in hand. Don't invest and then think it's time to learn. I hope you're understanding my point. I hope you stay safe in this market, and I hope you make a lot of money, more than any of us. I wish you all luck. I wish you good night, good evening, and good afternoon. Again, whichever it is. We are happy to help you. We are Crypto Space. We just want to be your safe space in crypto. Thank you for watching. If you have watched this far, thank you so much. Kindly like, subscribe, and follow us. And if you have any feedbacks, any criticism, please drop, because I'm doing this for the first time, so I'm open to learning. Goodbye. Take care. For any further requests for charts, entries, or anything, or book sessions with us, you can follow us and you can join us, our channel on Telegram, and give us a DM. Telegram link is in bio, or also shared on all the charts here, like this. This is our only in main channel, and I never DM you first, unless you are a best friend of mine. Hope you understand. Goodbye again.